Hello everyone, I welcome you all at the Genius Academy platform where we are discussing about the budget. It is the last lecture of our budget series. After that we are going to discuss the sum of MCQs related to budgets. So before just dive into the budget, just recap what we have seen in earlier classes. First budget in the Republic India was introduced by John Mathai in 1951. Railway budget was separated from general budget in 1924. Why? Because the size of railway budget was more. After that, when it get merged with general budget in 2017, when was the first digital budget was introduced? It's in 2021. First, our LPG reform budget, it's in 1991 by former financial minister, Mr. Manmohan Singh. So, let's see what is the destination of our budget. It is the Viksit Bharat, that is developed India. How we can get? What will be the guiding spirit? That is inclusivity, growth in all sector, either primary, secondary or tertiary, women, MSME or weak community just like SC and ST. No one should remain behind. Fuel will be the reforms. We have to do some reforms to get India into Viksit Bharat or developed India. For that, there are 4 engines which is given in our budget, that is agriculture. Through agriculture, by increasing productivity and yield of the seeds, we can increase the income of farmer. We can double the income of farmer. MSME, by providing loans to the small medium industries so they can invest more, they can generate more employment for our youth. Investment, by investing in infrastructure, capital infrastructure, government can use that money, to increase employment. After that, to increase by increasing exports. Let's look further in. Just revise it. See, development measures for agriculture prosperity and rural prosperity. Government launches Pradhan Mantri Dhan Dhyan Krishi Yojana, under which 100 district program will be launched. In this district, government will provide facility of irrigation and e-Nam, e-Mandi, through which government can remove middlemen, which will be helpful for doubling the income of farmer. Mission for cotton production, 5-year mission was introduced for increase the productivity of cotton. Makhana board in Bihar we already saw, because Bihar is the in Bihar 90% of makhana is produced. National mission on high yielding seeds. Government will provide such types of seed which are pest resistance, climate resilient, and also provide high yield and high productivity. KCC, Kisan Credit Card. Government will increase its money up to 5 lakh. Before it was 3 lakh. Okay. For Atmanirbharta in Pulse, government also started 6-year program, that is on Tur, Urad and Masoor, by providing such type of seed which will be climate resistance, which have enough protein, which will increase the productivity by increase the yield. And also for once grain is when grain produced more, we have to provide some kind of storage. Already our mandis don't have enough storage, so government will provide fund for post storage. Indian Post, government will use postal services for overall development of rural area by engaging that postal services into banking, insurance scheme, by providing direct benefit transfer to farmer and providing loans, insurance and digital services. Manufacturing sector is the major sector for the Indian economy. For that, government is focusing on micro enterprises by providing credit card, and the limit of that credit card will be 5 lakh. What will happen? Small enterprises, when need sudden money, they can directly use those credit card without going to other third party. But there is one condition: they should be registered on Udyam portal. A scheme for first time entrepreneurs. First 5 lakh entrepreneur will get money, okay, in term of loan, and government will provide 2 crore in next 5 years. Already we saw that government redefined the definition of MSMEs. Government also took measure for labor intensive sectors, toy sector and food processing unit. Some of schemes for our social sector, that is Sakshama Anganwadi, by digitalizing Anganwadis, providing good infrastructure and facilities at particular Anganwadi. Poshan 2.0, it is the scheme for reducing malnutrition in India. Expansion capacity of IITs by increasing their fund in research and development and all. Daycare cancer center in all district hospital. It will be helpful, and for rural area, they will get timely treatment at pre-stage of that cancer only at rural areas. Bharati Bhasha Pustak scheme. Under this, all the schools, higher education and schools regional textbook will be uploaded in digital form. National Center of Excellence for Skilling. So under this, government will construct these centers which will do partnership with international institution. And what they will bring? They will bring international training skills to India. Atal Tinkering Lab. Under Atal Innovation Mission, government will construct 50,000 labs in next 5 years. Center for Excellence in Artificial Intelligence. So this is the most important sector at present point of time. So government already allocated 500 crore. Broadband connectivity. High internet speed, government allocated fund, in which government make connections in all government secondary schools and primary health centers. Expansion of medical education, 10,000 seat will be introduced in this year, and in next 5 years, government will create 75,000 seat. PM Swanidhi. Under this, government will provide more loan for the street vendor. This scheme was brought by government during COVID. They will enhance loan, okay, loan limit will be increased. They will get credit cards so they can take out money whenever they need, okay. So capacity building support by providing skills to them. Welfare of online platform for gig workers. Government will provide e-Shram portal where they can register. Through that, they can get salary. And after registering e-Shram portal, they can get benefit of all government services and welfare schemes benefit. Under this PM Jan Arogya Yojana, they will also get 5 lakh rupees for health sector. Next, these are some of the schemes in which Jal Jeevan Mission 100% coverages means गवर्नमेंट ने जब लॉन्च करी थी हर घर जल योजना, वो अभी फुलफिल नहीं हुई है, तो गवर्नमेंट ने उसका टेन्योर 2028 तक बढ़ा दिया. सपोर्ट टू स्टेट्स, गवर्नमेंट स्टेट्स को एक 1.5 लाख करोड़ का लोन प्रोवाइड करेगी बिना इंटरेस्ट के अगले 50 सालों तक, जो कि स्टेट्स कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर एंड रिफॉर्म्स में जैसे कि इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, इंडस्ट्री, रोड्स, इन सबको डेवलपमेंट में उस चीज़ को वो मनी को इन्वेस्ट करेगी। एसेट मोनेटाइजेशन प्लान, अंडर दिस सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट अपने सारे एसेट्स को लीज पे देगी एंड उस लीज पे देने के बाद ट्राई करेगी कि इट विल गेट बैक अप टू 10 लाख करोड़ रुपीज एंड फॉर आफ्टर दैट सेम गवर्नमेंट विल इन्वेस्ट दैट 10 लाख करोड़ इनटू अनदर कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर्स। अर्बन चैलेंज फंड, गवर्नमेंट विल प्रोवाइड 1 लाख करोड़ रुपीज for water sanitization and redevelopment of cities, for example just like smart cities. Okay, power sector, for the distribution of power and electricity, government allow states to take borrow money from outside or inside up to 0.5% of its state GDP, which they can use to reform in their power sector. Just like Maritime Development Fund, government will provide 25,000 crore rupees, and in which central government will contribute 49% from their own side. Nuclear energy mission, we already saw that government want to bring private sector into nuclear field so that we can become Atmanirbhar in nuclear energy. Udan, 120 new destination will be connected, okay, in next 10 years, and it will benefit 4 crore people. Swami Fund, we already see that what is blended financing or those housing project which are stuck. So and when if private sector don't have money to complete those housing projects, so government will provide fund to them. So blended finance means government plus private, both will provide finance for particular project. In this future need of Bihar, see Bihar got more importance in this budget. We already saw government will build airports and also provide financial support for some projects. For what are government schemes for tourism? 50 tourist destination will be decided with the help of state, and government will develop them, providing e-visa facilities to them, and also provide intensive skills to the youth so that they can get employment through those tourist spot. Mudra loans, home stays, we already saw yesterday that any tourist और हम कहीं पे भी टूरिस्ट डेस्टिनेशन पे जाते हैं या घूमने जाते हैं तो वहाँ पर जो ऑलरेडी पीपल रहते हैं वो पर्टिकुलरली सर्विस प्रोवाइड करते हैं उनके घर में ही. We can stay at their home, so government is providing mudra loan so that they can house owner can make such type of rooms which they can give to tourist on rent. For that government provided mudra loan. Ease travel and connectivity, for that government will build infrastructure, roads, highways, railways, and connect those tourist spots together. PM Research Fellowship, government will provide fund, okay, scholarship to the student for participate in IITs, IIS Research Center. Gene bank for crops germplasm. Second gene bank. Through this, government will store plants, seeds for the future food security. Research and development, for that government allocated 20,000 crore rupees. Gyan Bharatam mission, under which government will digitalize 1 crore of manuscript. National Geospatial mission, under this what government will do? Government will identify some particular sports or infrastructure sport and digitalize them so that they will be helpful in further new projects developed by the government. So that was the revision. Now we are starting today's class. In order to promote export, what government gave initiative in this year? So what is the main hindrance? Government is applying custom duty. Where custom duty is applied? When we bring some import, we do some import, okay, from outside. What government will do? Export promotion mission. Under this mission, government will set ministerial target, okay, and access to export credit. Credit provide करेंगे government those to export sector and those people who are exporting. How the government will provide them benefit? By decreasing tax on their export. क्रॉस बॉर्डर फैक्टरिंग सपोर्ट. अगर हम कुछ भी एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं या किसी ने भी एक्सपोर्ट करा इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में, इट विल टेक अप टू 30 to 90 days टू रिसीव मनी ऑफ दैट एक्सपोर्ट. सो व्हाट गवर्नमेंट ब्रिंग? फैक्टरिंग सपोर्ट. The person once exported some item, he will get invoice. How he use that invoice? By selling to institution. Person can sell that institution, that invoice to institution just like bank and get immediate money. So no need to get delay in getting money. And support to MSMEs to tackle non-tariff measure in overseas market. इसमें क्या है? इंटरनेशनल मार्केट के जो रूल्स है एंड रेगुलेशंस है, उनको बताने में उनको एक सपोर्ट करती है गवर्नमेंट के आप कैसे मेजर्स ले सकते हैं, कैसे उनको समझ सकते हैं. एक पर्टिकुलर उसमें गवर्नमेंट हेल्प करती है प्राइवेट सेक्टर को. नेक्स्ट इज भारत ट्रेड नेट. ये क्या है? इट इज द one single platform. On this, all digitally documents are kept related to international trade. Digital public infrastructure, public trade net for international trade will be set up. Unified platform for trade documentation, financing solution. Let's see next. नेशनल फ्रेमवर्क फॉर ग्लोबल कैपेबिलिटी सेंटर्स. टायर 2 सिटीज़ को जो बिलो मेट्रोपॉलिटिशियंस जो टायर 2 सिटीज़ होती है, उनको गवर्नमेंट एक ऐसा हब बनाना चाहती है जहाँ पे FDI ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आए, वहाँ पर एक सेंटर बनाना चाहती है. जैसे कि एग्जाम्पल से देख लेते हैं IT पार्क इन इंदौर. तो इस टाइप से टायर 2 सिटीज़ में एक पर्टिकुलर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोवाइड करना चाहती है. हाउ व्हाट आर सम एग्जांपल? जस्ट लाइक स्पेशल इकोनॉमिक जोन, ओके, वेयर हाउसिंग फैसिलिटीज फॉर एयर कार्गो. गवर्नमेंट विल अपग्रेड एयरपोर्ट्स एंड स्टोरेज फैसिलिटी सो दैट मोर आइटम कुड बी स्टोर एट दैट प्लेस. Government also brought some of the reforms in financial sector, that is Gramin credit card scores. So just like CIBIL is used as a credit score in urban area, government also brought same type of scheme in Gramin area, Gramin credit score, under which self-help group member and people in rural area, they can get fund or loan from bank easily based on their credit score. If their credit score is good, they can get more money and on less interest. NAFED to set up partial credit enhanced facility for corporate bond for infrastructure. In this, what companies can do? Companies can issue cooperative bond for getting fund to develop their infrastructure. Revamped a central KYC, know your customer. जैसे कि हमने देखा है, हम अलग अलग प्लेटफॉर्म में हमें हर बार KYC अप्रूवल करवाना पड़ता है, बट 2025 में गवर्नमेंट ने सेंट्रल KYC लाने का प्रस्ताव रखा है और इसमें एक सिंगल KYC बनेगी और उसके बाद एक बार डॉक्यूमेंट हम सबमिट कर देंगे, सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स कहीं पर भी हम अप्लाई करेंगे उस एक जगह से उठा लिए जाएंगे। रेशनलाइजेशन ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट एंड प्रोसीजर फॉर स्पीडी अप्रूवल ऑफ कंपनी मर्जर। जो जैसे बहुत सारी NPS कंपनी है, नॉन परफॉर्मिंग एसेट, तो गवर्नमेंट उनको जल्दी से जल्दी स्पीडली मर्ज करना चाहती है। FDI लिमिट फॉर द इंश्योरेंस सेक्टर विल रेज्ड फ्रॉम 74% to 100%. Government also decided to bring new income tax bill. See, recently we are using income tax bill of 1961, but this year government will bring new income tax bill. Government also tried to rationalize custom tariff. How government tried to rationalize it? By removing 7 tariff rates. What will happen after that? The calculation process will become so easy. Apply not more than one cess or surcharge. There, particularly at this point of time, there is a different surcharge like education, health, and on one tax there were so many surcharges. So now government will introduce only one surcharge and one cess. What is cess? It is the tax on tax, and it will directly go to central government. Cess is not distributed between center and states. It is overall under the control of central government. Apply equivalent cess to maintain effective duty. Cess should be equivalent and well defined. Lower cess on certain item. Those items are of necessary goods which are of consumer purpose and used by middle class. So government should lower those cess on them. For promotion of Make in India, what government will do? See, open cell. These are used in LED and LCD TVs. Looms are used in textile industries. Lithium ion battery. These are used in mobile phone and electric vehicles. What government will do? We don't manufacture these open cells, looms and lithium ion battery. We manufacture but at very low scale. So we have to import them. What government provided here? Government will reduce custom duty. So they can import in less price and we can manufacture LED and LCD TVs, textiles and mobile phones and electric vehicle in our country. Okay, so it will boost to Make in India and manufacturing sector of India. Promotion of MRO exemption for 10 years on goods for shipbuilding and ships for breaking extension of time limit for export of railway goods and imported of repairs. Shipbuilding में 10 years तक जो जैसे शिप बिल्डिंग होती है और जहाँ पर वो बिल्ड होती है, जहाँ पे वो ब्रेक होती है, उसके लिए अगले 10 सालों तक उनके गुड्स पे कस्टम ड्यूटी को गवर्नमेंट हटा देगी. एक्सपोर्ट प्रमोशन ड्यूटी, free inputs for handicraft and leather sector. Just we already saw here, government will reduce custom duties which are imposed by government of India, okay, on imported items. If those items are used in handicraft and leather sector, government will reduce its custom tax or remove it. Trade facilitation. Provision for voluntary declaration of material fact post clearance and duty payment with interest. but without penalty. Government will provide more and more fund for export. Okay. Okay, we are seeing this. Under this, government provide a particular set of rules. Okay, government will provide particular set of rules, and that will be defined. It will not change again and again. Improve access and life-saving medicine. 36 life-saving drugs and medicines is exempted from list. जो 36 life-saving drugs है, those will be exempted from tax. Government will not import tax on them. 6 medicines in 5% duty list. जो 6 महत्वपूर्ण मेडिसिन्स है, गवर्नमेंट उन पे सिर्फ 5% ड्यूटी लागू करेगी. 37 medicines, 13 new patient assistance program is exempted in exemption list. Medicines for rare diseases, cancer, several. These medicines which are used for curing cancer and severe chronic disease, they were exempted from our tax list. This is the new chart. Under this, on income tax, there will be no income tax up to 12,75,000 rupees. If person income is more than 12,75,000, like 12,80,000, it will be covered under this. They have to pay 5% on 4 to 8 lakh, 8 to 12 lakh, they have to pay 10%, 12 to 16 lakh, they have to pay 15%. And from 16 to 20, they have to pay 20%. After that, after summing and totaling the whole tax, they have to on their final income. Rationalization of TDS and TCS for easing difficulties. Tax at deducted source and tax collected at source. Tax deducted at source क्या होता है? अगर कोई एम्प्लॉयड है, कोई पर्सन कहीं से इनकम मिल रही है उसे, वो कहीं पर सैलरीड पर्सन है, तो जो बॉस उसको पैसे देगा वो ऑलरेडी जब टैक्स काट के देगा तो उसे हम बोलते हैं टैक्स डिडक्टेड एट सोर्स. टैक्स कलेक्टेड एट सोर्स, जब हम कुछ जैसे कार खरीदने गए तो अब कार पे जो हमने पेमेंट करा है डीलर को, और उस पैसे में से जो वो आधे पैसे जो टैक्स का पैसा है वो निकाल के गवर्नमेंट को देगा, तो दिस इज नोन एज टैक्स कलेक्टेड एट सोर्स. टैक्स डिडक्शन लिमिट फॉर सीनियर सिटीजन डबल्ड फ्रॉम 50,000 to 1 lakh. व्हाट इज दिस टैक्स डिडक्शन लिमिट? सीनियर सिटीजन्स जो रहेंगे 65 से अबव, उनकी अभी तक 50,000 लिमिट थी. अगर जैसे किसी सीनियर सिटीजन की एनुअल इनकम है 50,000 और टैक्स डिडक्शन लिमिट है 50,000. सॉरी, अगर उनकी इनकम है 5 लाख एंड अभी तक जो लिमिट थी वो थी 50,000, तो इसमें से हम 50,000 को माइनस करेंगे. अब जो टैक्स उन पे अप्लाई होगा वो होगा 4,50,000, बट नाउ द लिमिट इंक्रीज टू अप टू 1 लाख. तो अब उनके ऊपर जो इनकम टैक्स लगेगा वो माइनस हो जाएगा 1 लाख और अब लगेगा उनके ऊपर 4 लाख। सो दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट। एनुअल लिमिट ऑफ 22.40 lakh for TDS on rent increase to 6 lakh। सेम TDS अपन ने देखा है, टैक्स डिडक्टेड एट सोर्स। अगर कोई लैंड ओनर है, उसको जो रेंट मिलता है वो अगर 23,50,000 है तो उस पर TDS लगेगा। बट अब इसकी लिमिट 6 लाख कर दी गई, तो उसके ऊपर TDS नहीं लगेगा। Let's see rupees come from where government of India is earning money. From by borrowing, it is getting 24% borrowing income of India is coming from borrowing. Okay, 18% income is from GST tax, 22% income is from income tax, corporate tax it will cover 17%, and union excise duty it cover 9%, and non-tax receipt just like fees and interest on loan, these are around 9%. So we can see भारत सरकार की सबसे ज़्यादा इनकम आती है बोरोइंग से, उधारी पर। तो हमारा फिस्कल डेफिसिट ऑलरेडी ज़्यादा होना ही है। फिस्कल डेफिसिट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन एक्सपेंडिचर एंड बोरोइंग ऑफ गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया। रुपीज गोस टू, सरकार के खर्चे कहाँ हैं? सबसे ज़्यादा सरकार खर्च कहाँ करती है? सबसे ज़्यादा हर बार, ये एक ट्रेंड है, हर बार गवर्नमेंट सबसे ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट पे खर्च करती है। लेकिन इस साल गवर्नमेंट का खर्चा हुआ है सबसे ज़्यादा स्टेट शेयर। जो गवर्नमेंट को सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट जब स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को टैक्स का पार्ट देती है, ग्रांट देती है, सबसे ज़्यादा खर्च उसमें हुआ है 22%। आफ्टर डेट 20% इन इंटरेस्ट रेट। आफ्टर डेट सेंट्रल सेक्टर स्कीम्स पे जो कि 16% खर्च हुआ है। हमारा खर्चा मेजर सब्सिडीज पर 6% है। फाइनेंशियल कमीशन व्हाट इट विल डू, इट विल provide the scheme to provide money, transfer money from center to state, और distribute taxation system, taxation money। सेंटर स्पॉन्सर्ड स्कीम जो कि 8% खर्चा हुआ है। तो सबसे ज़्यादा हुआ है फर्स्ट पे स्टेट शेयर, सेकंड पे इंटरेस्ट पेमेंट। दिस आर द मेजर एक्सपेंडिचर ऑफ गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया। पेंशन पर सिर्फ 4% हुआ है। सो यूपीएससी में अगर डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चन आएगा तो ये पूछ सकता है अरेंजमेंट्स ज़्यादा से कम खर्चा किस पे हुआ है। रेवेन्यू रिसिप्ट एंड कैपिटल रिसिप्ट। What is the expected receipt of 2025 and 26? It's 34.2%. And last year, the revenue receipt is 30.9%. It could be direct question for MPPSC prelims. What are the capital receipt? Expected capital receipt of 2025-26 is 16.4%. And what was of last year? It is 16.3%. So from here, your prelims question could be made directly. Capital expenditure, what is expected? Expected is 14.9%. And what was last year? It's around 12.5%. Revenue expenditure. What is revenue expenditure of last year? It's around 37%. What is revenue expenditure of next year? It is around 30.5%. Deficit trend. What is fiscal deficit of India? Expected of 2025-26 it is around 4.5%. And what is fiscal deficit of 2024 and 25? It is 4.9%. Fiscal deficit is the difference between expenditure and income of the government. सरकार का सबसे ज़्यादा खर्चा कहाँ पर हुआ है? Major, so these are the major item. First is defense, after that rural development, 2 crore 66 lakh, after that home affairs, after that agriculture and allied activities. In allied activities like horticulture, livestock. So let's solve some of the quizzes which could be helpful in prelims exam or all type of civil services, whether it is state or UPSC. So what is the key difference between TDS and TCS in tax collection? TDS is collected by buyer and TCS is collected by seller. So इसका तो कोई सेंस नहीं निकल रहा है, तो ये तो गलत ही होगा. TCS is deducted from your salary. Okay, TDS is collected on transaction. ये भी गलत है, ये उल्टा दिया है. TDS is deducted from your income while TCS is collected on sale of transaction. हमने ऑलरेडी देखा है TDS डायरेक्ट हमारी सैलरी से काट लिया जाता है. ओके, एंड TCS जो है वो हम इनडायरेक्टली पे करते हैं, either by purchasing anything. So that seller will send that money to the government. Why is the government focusing on reducing compliance burden for small charitable trust? Why? To encourage more people to start charitable organization. It could not be the main answer. To help them save money for their social cause. Okay, why government want them to save money? It could also not be the main answer. To reduce the number of applicants they need to process. So application उनके reduce करने से, कि उनको कम से कम पेपर वर्क देने से, तो ये एक नेशनल सिक्योरिटी का थ्रेट हो सकता है. बिकॉज NGO में बहुत सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ऑलरेडी बहुत सारी एप्लीकेशंस उनसे लेती है. To help charitable trust focus on their work by reducing paperwork. ये इसका सही आंसर है D. What change has been made regarding the tariff rate under new custom structure? We already saw, to make the calculation easier, government removed 7 tariff rates. What benefit will be revamped central KYC registry provide to individual? It will reduce the need for multiple KYC verification across various financial institutions. Okay, it's look like right. Let's see another. It will increase the documentation requirement for KYC. So ऐसा तो कुछ दिया गया नहीं है, तो ये तो हो भी नहीं सकता है. It will eliminate the need for a government issued IT. Eliminate, ये बहुत ज़्यादा extreme word, so it can't be the answer. It will limit access to financial services. Why it will limit the access? So it can't be the correct answer. Answer will be A. It will reduce the need for multiple KYC. See, answer is in this central. If it is center, so why there will be multiple KYC? What will be the Bharat TradeNet facility for international trade? It will reduce export tax for all goods. So for all goods, it is the extreme statement. It can't be the answer. A unified platform for trade documentation and financing solution. Okay. Increasing trade restrictions on certain product. So why it will restrict trade on certain product? No. We are promoting trade, so it is already different. Direct payment to foreign government. It also can't be the answer. Why government will provide direct payment to the government? There has been no relation with Bharat TradeNet. So What will be the answer? Answer will be the B, a unified platform for trade documentation and financing solutions. What is the goal for expanding medical seats over the next 5 years? Okay, we already saw it's 75,000 seats. So that's all for today. I hope you like this videos, and this is all about budget session. If you have any doubt or any issue regarding videos, you can directly comment in comment box. And what we are going to do next, we will in next class we will solve some of the MCQ related to budget and which are important for our prelims exam and which are asked in previous year examinations. So thank you all.